So AdVANture Buddy, with our van name, we're taking adventures. And this is my adventure buddy. I'm hopefully your adventure buddy. And now our van is like our adventure buddy. So it became AdVANture Buddy, haha. And we've had people tell us that we spelled adventure wrong. And I was like, come on, people, it's adventure, get it?
I think the plan, like, for the trip was to go for a year initially.
Yep.
You know, we're doing summer and winter, and, you know, a big part of this was the winter, so we're obviously chasing the powder, you know, going from resort to resort, so we got a pass that, you know, really worked for us to do that. And it's been nice to be able to go and have a loose plan, but then still be able to say, all right, we don't want to stay any longer because this next mountain's getting hit by you know, snow. So the plan was really to make it all the way out west to the Pacific Northwest, kind of start there, and then we knew we were meeting people in a couple different spots.
So I guess all traveling with us it's me and Jer, and then our 13-year-old pup Kahlua. Yeah, we knew that having a dog in the van, well, I couldn't leave her behind. I mean, that was no question. And obviously we do really well together. And at first, I have to admit, I was a little bit sad because she is 13, she's a senior dog, that she wasn't going to be able to do some of the adventuring.
And whatnot, yeah.
Yeah. But really, when we got on the road, she's been like the most amazing travel companion. She curls up, she's quiet, she's self-contained, she doesn't bark.
It's easy. In the summer, you know, she's cool because we built it out with that in mind, keeping a fan and, you know, air flowing through there. In the winter, we have, you know, heater and heated pads, so she's great. And she's probably living one of the best years of her life. I mean, so many new smells and trails, and she's getting her exercise in, that's for sure. We definitely wanted to do, obviously, summer because we were leaving in May. We really wanted to do winter. You know, we built the van so that it would be kind of 4 seasons.
True. Yep. We knew ahead of time that we would do the full year. We needed to make sure we insulated well, so that actually kind of had a lot to do with how we built the van.
Yeah.
The whole van life community has a really strong pull. I mean, you can hashtag van life, and there's van meetups. It's been really kind of fun to just hear other people's journeys too, you know, that are doing the same sort of thing. And then kind of hopefully stay connected. Like the people that we met in Steamboat, they're really avid climbers. Obviously climbing season isn't right now, but we're planning to do some of that in the spring, like in California. And they're out of LA, like that's a resource. We're totally gonna look him up and say, hey, take us to some of your favorite routes. And they seem to be a bit more advanced, so like, you know, we can learn stuff from people like that. I'd say the best part about it is obviously just being able to see everything that we haven't seen. I think one thing around American culture, right, is that I think we feel like we're underprivileged, or we don't we're not experienced if we don't travel abroad or if we don't go to a different country. But like this trip has actually really made me appreciate the country we live in and just the landscapes that we have. There's so much to see. We've already been on the road for 10 months and we still haven't seen stuff that we planned to see in the beginning. Yeah. So we're going back. Like you think going into this trip it's going to be like fun and free and there's going to be all this. I mean, and it's great, don't get me wrong. And I enjoy planning. I think I mentioned that earlier. I'm very type A. I like to have kind of an idea of what's happening. But the micro planning of, making sure we're parking in a place that's legal, making sure we're parking in a place that we're not going to get a ticket or...
You don't want to get bothered in the middle
of the night when you have to, like, wake up and climb out in your pajamas and someone's asking you to move. That's probably the hardest. And
it really ebbs and flows based on the season and where you are.
True.
Because out west in the summer, no problem. There's so much free land and whatnot to stay on. But like East Coast, even in the summer, really hard. It's really populated.
Yeah, we did a lot of parking lot sleeping.
Unless you want to pay for a campground every night, then.
And there's not always campgrounds even where you want to be.
True. Or they're not. If you're being flexible, they're not open.
True.
And then the winter, there's not many campgrounds at all open. So it's like, are we staying at Walmart tonight? Does this Walmart allow you to stay overnight?
Yeah.
It's just tough sometimes.
Yeah.
People think that it's like very glamorous, but a lot of times you are parked at a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
The good thing though is when you put up the covers on the van, on the windows, you honestly really forget where you are. You could be anywhere.
I would recommend anyone who's thinking about doing this sort of thing is to just do it. I actually have to say the hardest thing was just really making the decision. Leaving your adult life, right? Like leaving things that are secure, like your job or, paying into your retirement plan, things that feel very adult and secure. I had to go through that. Actually, the challenge I thought I was going to have to do was quit my job. It felt kind of crazy to say, I'm going to leave this behind because I'm going to do this extensive journey. And it ended up working out. I didn't have to quit. My contract ended. So I didn't actually have to cross that hurdle myself. But I'd say the hardest part is committing to just doing it. And it's never going to be the right time. You're always going to find an excuse. You're always going to find something that's holding you back or some reason why you can't do it. But it's amazing, like once you get out there, how much you can do.